Welcome back to Listings Fundamentals. In our previous video, we discussed how to add fundamental details to your listing via the Edit tab. In this video, we will run you through the remaining menu tabs, so you are informed about all options before you finalize the listing. If you are ready, let's get started. In the Photos tab, you can add your listing's photos and floor plans. If you don't add any photos, you won't be able to push your listing through to the website. To upload photos, simply click Upload Photos, drag your photos into the box, and click Upload. Please make sure that your photos meet the upload criteria that is noted. The same process applies to uploading floor plans. The Opens tab allows you to view, add and edit upcoming open times for your listings. These open times will be automatically pushed through to your websites and portals, with a few exceptions. Simply click Add Open Time and fill in the details. Just a few things to note here. If you tick the Inspection by Appointment box, open times will not be pushed through to any portals or the website. You can set reminders, which will then alert you 1 or 2 days prior to the open, through the notification section on your homepage. You can tick the Reoccurring Weekly box if you are planning to have opens at the same time each week until the property is sold, and you can limit the reoccurrences up to 4 weeks. You can also decide whether to make the listing address visible or not. Once saved, you can edit or delete your opens, or you can view any inspection feedback. You can also view any feedback under the Seller Feedback tab, which we will discuss more in detail shortly. You also have the option to view, edit, and add open times through the Manage Open Times link on the left-hand side navigation menu. To add a listing from here, simply select a listing and add your open times. Please be aware that the system will always show you 5 days worth of open times, hence why some recurring opens might not show on the list yet. You can also view your upcoming opens through the home page. If you click on an open, it will lead you straight to the OFI app. Let's discuss the Expenses tab. The Expenses tab allows you to add any actual or proposed marketing expenses that are related to your listing. Once you have added your expenses, you have the option to either generate an invoice under Advertising Statement 1 and an expenses letter under Advertising Statement 2. We will discuss expenses more in detail in the last module of this course, the Tools section. Let's discuss the Seller Feedback tab. The Seller Feedback tab lets you view 3 different types of feedback. The Offers Feedback section displays feedback that reflects the changes that have been made to the listing within the system. For example, you can see that a marketing expense that had been previously added through the Expenses tab will now show in this section. You can also add feedback manually by clicking Add Offers Feedback. The Inspection Feedback section corresponds with the feedback sections of the OFI app. Once you fill in the fields and save the feedback in the OFI app, the information will be synchronized with Esales and show in this section. You can also add feedback manually by clicking Add Inspection Feedback. The Inquiry Feedback section displays any feedback generated through portals and your website. Please note that you have to go to your portal inquiries first and accept the inquiry, as otherwise it won't show up in your Inquiry Feedback section. Portal inquiries were discussed in our previous module, please refer back to it if needed. You can also add feedback manually by clicking Add Inquiry Feedback. The Solicitors tab lets you assign a solicitor to your listing for quick access. From here, you can either choose a solicitor that has already been added to your database, or you can create a new solicitor contact that will be automatically added to your database once saved. You can also send emails directly to your chosen solicitor. To manage your solicitor database, go to the Maintenance area of the Tools section. The Strata tab lets you assign a strata management company to your listing for quick access. From here, You can either select a company that is already in your database, or create a new company, which will be automatically saved to your database. Please note, you can manage your Strata company database in the Maintenance area of the Tools section. The Action tab allows you to view and set actions in relation to your listing. On the top you can toggle between completed actions, upcoming future actions, and all actions. From here you can also mark outstanding actions as completed, or add comments to your actions. You also have the option to create new actions by clicking Set an Action. Please note, from a workflow perspective, it is easiest to manage all actions that have been assigned to you via the Actions section, which can be accessed from the navigation menu. Let's discuss the Attachments tab. Under the Attachments tab, you can save any documents that relate to your listing. You can simply drag and drop files into the window. If you click the Edit button, you can name and categorize the document. If you select Show at OFI, you will be able to see the document in the OFI app at open houses, and you can make it available to any potential buyers. From here you can also generate and attach property reports from CoreLogic. To use this feature effectively, please ensure that you add your CoreLogic details to your profile. To do so, go to your profile, click the Edit tab, and scroll down to the RP Data section to enter your details. Now that you have added all the relevant details to your listing, you should push it through to your website and portals. To do so, go back to the Edit tab, scroll to the Content and Settings section, and enable the Website toggle. To activate portals manually, scroll to the Portals section, and enable the relevant toggles. Now that you have completed all details of your listing, it's time to send your vendor a login to the portal, through which they can view the listing and track basic activities. To do so, go to the Details tab, and click the button to send the seller login. An email will be sent to your seller with login details. You can also see what the seller sees by viewing the seller login. Please note, you also have the option to enable and disable whether your seller can see any of the feedback received for the listing.